So, ladies, is Valentine's Day a woman's holiday, a man's holiday, or a couple's holiday? And before you answer, don't say the answer you think I want to know. Say realistically, based on your life and the way you've been living it, how has it been? How have you looked at it?
What would Sexy Red say?
Nah, hell no. Don't. All she care about is what color her booty hole is. We don't even need that right now. Did you see her baby shower?
No.
Oh my, look, no, that's a whole other. Y'all tune into the radio show. We talked about it already. But my God, yeah. Anyways, yeah. What is Valentine's Day for the man, for the woman, or for the couple?
I feel like it's for children.
Ooh,
yeah.
I mean, you gotta explain that.
I mean, like they celebrate it like at school and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
they milk jugging and.
It was a fun
and
holiday at school.
But nowadays, yeah, I feel like I've never had someone ask me to be a Valentine or anything. Like
Really?
Yeah.
So I feel like what you guys are saying on this side of the room, you basically saying that both men and women need to grow the fuck up.
Yeah, those little kids should like feel love before
childish.
they even grow up.
That part.
That's crazy. That does
They need
teach
to feel
you.
the love before they grow up and realize what's going on with the world.
What if you didn't get a little heart in the letter in class?
Well, everybody was supposed to get one. It was like mandatory. Even if you
Right.
didn't like that kid, you had to put
You're
one in
supposed
their
to get
box.
one, but what if you did? That's
I
heartbreak
have
at a
never
young age.
experienced a child
Trauma.
not getting a Valentine.
Try.
Because it's a class thing. You got to bring enough for the whole class.
No, I always make sure to bring everybody one.
But I used to
You
try
can't
to
bring,
keep
like,
the
one for your
money.
friend.
So I'd only buy like one box and there was like 30 kids. So
I never liked that shit. I hated the
like
idea that
20
everybody
kids.
get one.
Yeah,
So especially if I got a crush, especially when I was a kid.
Well,
You
you
know,
give them a special one.
nah, look, I had 2 or 3 crushes in class, and I need to know. Don't give everybody one. Give me one. I need to know you choosing on me.
Mine got to be special.
Bro, at 7 and 8, I was pissed off. What the fuck you mean you giving everybody one? I'm ready to turn tables and desks like this some bullshit.
Your best friend always get one
I
from her
done
to
gave
say
you
I
my
love you or
pudding and
something.
shit. This your thing? Look, but everybody's
A
different.
lot of fights over that Valentine's Day stuff. Elementary school was real.
On this side, started with Nia.
I think it's couples holiday, no lie, because you know if you got that person you get to enjoy it with, that's dope. You know, you can be extra on this day and show out if you like to show out, if your person want to show out, whatever. But yeah, I think it's a couples holiday because you know most people that are not a couple, they're not gonna celebrate it. So
What about side chicks and side dudes?
That's the 15th. That's the day after.
Okay.
Yeah, don't get So I heard. So I heard.
Allegedly.
You know, yeah. You sick on Valentine's Day, then the 15th you feel better. Yeah, let's go out. Yeah. And everything's cheaper. So I heard. Bro. Anyways, B, what would you say?
Personally, I do something for like my family. Cause like my parents are divorced, so they never really did Valentine's Day like that. So
Okay.
I just do something for my mom.
See?
What
that's dope.
do you think if they did do Valentine's Day, it might have helped out? I was just asking. I was just asking.
Not at all.
See, the interesting thing, the reason I ask that question is, I've had a couple relationships and some dates in my life.
Yeah, hello. You've been in love since you came out the womb.
Sadly, that's my problem. See, that's why I'm believing in now. But for me, I literally can maybe count on maybe 2, maybe 3 women that I've dated that went out their way or like made, like did something for me on Valentine's Day. When even and again, I haven't celebrated in a while, but the woman like, hey, I still want to get you something. I want to do something for you. That doesn't happen often. Most times, it's more that the woman's expecting something, for me. They're expecting the man to go out. They're expecting the man to celebrate them. And I'm like, hold on, you got your birthday, you got Mother's Day. For most of, I'm a motherfucker, so I date a lot more. But yet, you also want Valentine's Day to be all about you, not about us, but about you. And to me, that's always blown my mind. That's why I asked. For you, is it a couple thing? Is it a single thing? To me, I agree. It should be a couple thing. If you're going to celebrate it, the woman should be trying to find a way to celebrate him and vice versa.
I think something's wrong because mine's almost exact opposite. I've always gotten the relationships I've been in.
Yeah.
I've always had a woman go all out for me.
Yeah.
Like candles, get the room, get the rental, whatever, cabin, whatever, do all the works. Making me feel like, damn, all I got was some teddy bears.
I feel like maybe my dick ain't what it should be, dog. If you getting all this shit and I'm not, what the fuck?
Nah, bro.
Like, what am I doing
that
work
deal is
for?
all great.
What the hell?
But
Hallelujah.
I think you might love too hard
Man, look, you know what? I went through a.
This is another show.
Yeah.
This is another
You
show.
know.
Almost
Give me a second. Wait.
Wait.
Okay, I'm better. Nah, but really, like, let's talk about the idea of love. Okay, being in love. Let's just real quick. Have you been in love before? Period.
Take
Miss
time.
TT.
I don't know. I think I've been in love, but I don't never felt love.
You think you've been in love?
I'm not sure.
I want to let you know. If you think you have,
Yes, thank you.
No, never then.
Miss Robin,
Yes.
you've been in love. What did love feel like for you? What did that look like for you?
I'll choose you over anybody but myself.
Really? Okay, well, shit.
That's love.
Oh, you saying if you was in love?
Just-
I thought you talked directly to me. I'm gonna say I do. Let's get this shit right. Oh, sorry.
No, because I'd rather have
That
like
sounds
loyalty
like
than
love.
love too. Like,
Okay.
you know, I feel like if you're really loyal to me, that means a lot more than love. Like, if you choose me over anybody, you know what I mean? Like,
But to me,
but like you can't like, you know, lose yourself in somebody. So that's why I say like I'll choose you over anybody but myself.
isn't loyalty part of love? Like if
No.
they're loyal to you, then they should love you. You don't think so?
No, I think they're very separate.
I feel like love is an action word.
No,
What do
no
you
doubt,
think?
no doubt.
Can you love somebody without showing them that?
Like you
Is
say
that
love
real
from
love?
afar. Well, I don't think so. I mean, like you can fall out of love with people or like love them from a distance. Like, you know, like if you end up being crazy, like I just gotta separate myself from you. You know.
Like,
But,
does love have to be physical?
Yeah.
like sex?
No, I mean physical. Seeing the person like face to face, like you can't be
No,
in
because
love
I mean,
on
there's
the
always
computer.
people on catfish, and on pen pals in prison. I never see the people, and they're like in love.
You surely are.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not
So-
in a position.
My opinion on that is I don't think they're in love. I think they're in lust. Here's why. Because to me, you can't say you love someone if you don't know them.
But they do know them.
No, they know a portion of them. Think about it. Any relationship you've been in, you really don't know the individual for at least a year and a half to 2 years after y'all been kicking it. You know parts of them, but 2 years later you see a different side of that individual. Or if you move in with that individual, that's when you really start to know
that you
them.
move in. with
Yeah, but if there's
somebody.
like the people that like are on catfish and have been talking to people for like 8
This is
years,
true.
you know what I mean?
I don't think it's love. I think it's infatuation.
I think
it's the
it's
idea.
wanting something so bad that you open yourself up so much to just accept it right away. Because there's a lot of flaws. Every time I've watched it, when they're going back to the history, there was hella flaws, red flags, but they
I
just
feel like
wanted to
everybody
believe
ignores
so
red
much.
flags.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to believe.
Yeah. Or you just accept them. Some folks collect them motherfuckers and be like, "Next, let's keep it going."
Like he was gonna fly out 3 times and something happened every time and he couldn't fly out.
Yeah,
I
but I
think-
feel like those people really feel like they're in love. Because why would they, stick around for so long and ignore the red flags if they weren't?
The fact that you said it right, they feel like they're in love. I think a lot of people have an idea of what love should be, could be, you know, but a lot of people really have never experienced love. I said it, I was telling somebody the other day, and I still feel this way, and some of y'all might get mad for this, but I've been engaged twice, never married. Being in relationships, I told, you know, a lot of women I love. I literally, every woman I've ever told I love, I lie. That's what I can say today. And I'm not saying that like cocky, that it's foul, but the reason I say that is because the last relationship I was in was the most love I've ever felt. And I've never felt that for even not even the women that I was engaged to. So at the time, even though I thought I was in love with them and I said it, I can now say no, because what I thought was love then isn't what I feel love today.
Well, what was the difference?
One, I'm older, maturity,
What were you in
growing.
the relationship?
I don't
Who
think
you were engaged to your last relationship?
it wasn't anything they could have done. It was me. It was the growth. It was the maturity. It was being in their place and understanding me. Like again, this goes back to me. I don't think you can love anyone if you don't know them. And when I say know them, it's not just I know their name and it's like literally know them.
Did you grow up with your father?
Fuck no. I seen. Look, you know the
This
story.
is
Nigga, we got the
deep,
same daddy.
This is deep.
I hate you keep trying to make this emotional. It's not. No, check it out. But it's real. I mean, it's something people might lie, but I'm just being raw. The way I view love and the way I've experienced love recently compared to shit. Even my last relationship, looking at back now, I didn't love her like I love, the person today. So to me, I wasn't in love. I thought I was, but I wasn't.
Love is a two-way highway.
I have love on the two. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know the rest of the song.
Yeah, it's two-way
I
street,
like it.
first of all.
Was it a street?
And lost
Well, I was from
you
the
lost it
highway.
on a lonely highway.
They don't ride in the streets, bro.
I'm just saying.
It's dangerous.
Okay. If somebody tells you I love you, do you have to say it back, or do you say it back? Now, are you just polite like or do you make a point like I'm not saying that, or how do you deal with it? Like literally, you're dating somebody.
I'll just be like, no, you don't.
Wait, you said lately you got niggas that fall in love with you when you ain't with them?
It's so
Come
normal.
on.
Some braids and the light skin, y'all be careful.
No, like I'll tell them no, you don't. They'll be like, yes, I am. I'm like, what's my middle name?
See? Hold up, but see that goes back to what I just said.
important,
They don't
right?
know you.
Literally. Yeah.
So it's quick. A lot of people, I think a lot of times, both men and women will say the words because they feel it. And it's an emotion. So
Right.
you feel like, oh my God, you know, when I'm worried when I don't talk to this person. I text him, I can't get back. So I automatically like, damn, I must be in love. But realistically, how can you love something or someone you don't know?
Does
Think about
sex help with falling in love?
No.
That's
I think it creates attachments.
Yeah.
I think it helps. I ain't gonna lie.
I think it helps staying in love.
'Cause why you always be like, I love you the first time when you fuck?
What?
At least that's what I
Who's doing
That's
that?
what I hear. Wait. Look.
I love
Do you do that?
Look. Ooh.
you. Yeah, no, I have. I enjoy myself, yes. I've had.
Do you mean it?
Might have been squeezed.
Did you
not
need it?
all. Before, yes, but no, most of the time, no. Not at all. It was just, it helped the moment. You know, I go off of all the energy.
I think the problem is a lot of people, a lot of us, when we say I love you because of an emotion. It's just like happy, sad, mad, glad. You know, those are all emotions. But then we feel a certain thing and we're like, oh my God, I feel like I can't sleep without him and things of that nature or her. So then we say I love you. But the reality is, again, if you don't know that individual, you'll meet somebody, especially if you move in and you start living with somebody. That will either make you fall in love deeper, and then you'll be like, damn, now I know I love this person, or you'll be like, ah, hell no. Like, this ain't what I signed up for.
Until you see them draws in the scene.
That part. Look.
And you move it out.
Or you just walk around with them period draws. You know, y'all all got them. Them draws that ain't as sexy. They ain't Victoria's Secretions. They more like, you
Bullet
know.
holes.
Yeah. And y'all got y'all favorite draws that ain't necessarily our favorite draws. Let's be honest.
Get comfortable in the motherfucker.
And it's at that moment when you like, do I love this, you know, this individual? Like, is it real?
You find out her shit really do stank.
That part, like, look.
It's nasty.
It's things
What
in
it
a
means,
relationship. It ain't always sexy, alright? But if you can see the quote unquote worst, if you will, and still like look at her like, damn, I still love that motherfucker, you know, then that's when it's real. When she's sick or something and throwing up everywhere, or he for that matter, when it looks, especially fellas, especially if you in the, you know, you got a man that comes off very strong and masculine, and then he feeble as fuck when he gets sick. I'll tell you right now, boy, when I had COVID, nigga, oh shit, nigga, I was no good. And if you didn't love me, you wasn't dealing with me.
Right.
However, if you love that individual, that doesn't even faze you. You actually embrace the fact that you get to take care of him, and you know, and that he's kind of weak, not in a bad way, but you're kind of like, cool. Oh, let me take care of my boo. That's love to me. At the worst, it's easy when a nigga put together, when nigga buy you stuff, when everything's great, but or a chick for that matter. But when they're at their bad, when they lose their job, when they, you know, when things go bad, are you still holding them down? Or are you like, you need to get up and find your own or do your own?
I feel like a lot of people just mistake love, like, for just loving what somebody does for them.
Yeah.
They don't love them, but they love what they do for them. You know, if it's a release or materials or physical or whatever, but they don't really love them.
Think about it. If a dude's going down on you and make you just have this crazy ass orgasm, like, oh my God, I never had an orgasm like that in my life. It would be weird if you're like, oh my God, I love what you just did to me. It's like, oh.
Why would that be weird?
Because then in the moment, it's like you were expecting to, like, you heard the love, so you want to hear, I love you, or oh my God, you know. But, you know, or a woman, a chick get done, give you some mad head, and you like, damn, good looking out. You know, it's like,
Nah, I really have. I love you. I love
you got her cheeks like
no,
that.
you. I love you. That was great.
I said, damn, you're good.
Ready for the
you know,
day.
I don't. But again, that goes back to the emotion. In that moment, you're feeling all these, you know, endorphins, and she or he has taken you to a different climax, literally. And so you want to express it, and the word that we've been taught is the best way to express how you're feeling and say like thank you to someone is I love you.
Absolutely.
But the problem is I think we throw that word around way too much. I think, you know, it's even when somebody tells you like y'all having a good time, so romantic, it's beautiful, and then they look in your eyes and say I love you. And ideally, sadly, some folks jump right back. The natural thing is I love you too. But the reality is, no, you don't.
Don't you hate when you let it slip out? Like, ooh, shit, it's out there now.
I like the hell out of you.
I hope she's just as drunk as I am.
Look.
She don't remember that.
Or you have a woman or a man. I always try to flip it because of course I'm a man, so I don't know the woman perspective, but I know what happens to you guys well. And you literally like, you know, they try to tell you, I know you love me. It's like, and that's the weirdest shit to be like. First of all, if you gotta tell someone, I know you love me, because they're not saying it like.
I feel like that's illusion.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. To me, it should be okay. Let's make it. Matter of fact, there's 6 of us here. Let's make the new norm to not say I love you back. Say you cool. Say say thank you. You know that's polite. Somebody say I love you, thank you. I appreciate that. God bless you. I'm gonna go ahead and go down. Like you know, stop. We lie. And the sad thing is nobody realized that's the first lie in the relationship, and it literally goes downhill from that moment because we were in emotions, and it felt so great. And she was looking at me, and she said, "I love you," so I said it back. Fuck that.
I got a challenge though.
Uh-oh.
This Valentine's Day,
And this
I
Valentine's
would like you two, and I'm sure the rest of the world will too, to try a Valentine's Day date. If not for nothing else, just for the story, so we can come back and talk.
I mean,
but I think you should try it.
dog. You know,
2024.
So tomorrow
we made it.
We were supposed to be having this speed dating thing tomorrow, right? We put that on pause. We'll probably do that in March. However, I mean, if y'all open to it, y'all all single. How would y'all feel about me playing Chuck Woolery? If you're too young, that's Love Connection.
Lord of mercy.
And let's get y'all some dates. Not necessarily Valentine, because you ain't gonna love nobody in a week. I hope not. But are y'all open to, you know, kind of putting it out there, you know, with a little profile, you know, she likes this, you know, nice walks in the park after dark and bullshit, and seeing some men bite. Like, all y'all beautiful, all y'all cool. Who said, Rowdy, you ain't about that life?
Yeah, already.
Come on, man, let's do it for charity, man.
What charity?
We'll do it for charity. Let's get back. Hey, Caesar Sharon, bam.
If you want to auction off a date with me, that's fine for charity.
You about that?
No, I
But
think everybody.
I don't think I want to personally try to meet anybody.
Well, I'm personally, we'll set it up. We'll come. What if we pay for the dinner, everything? We'll come. We'll make the date happen.
That's what she said.
All you got to do is show up. Yeah.
If you do the dinner like at like Burman's or like
Ain't just about that.
Ain't got to have no commitment or nothing.
What's the matter with Denny's? There's other names. Why Burman's? There's some other cool people.
I'll go for the food for sure.
Have you ever met Christy May? She down the block. Why I gotta be permanent?
We need a sponsor. We need a sponsor for this dinner.
If it's a nice dinner, like I'll go.
Okay.
Of course for the food, but like I'm not like I feel like I'm not trying to make a connection with anybody.
I always tell
that's
people
the best part.
Yeah.
So
So
you're not trying if it magically happened, you know.
this is what I love about what all y'all said. Especially I believe y'all two said it. You're not looking. You know, I was raised in the church. I'm a biblical brother. So the Bible says a man that finds a wife finds a good thing. So realistically, I'm not saying y'all trying to get married or nothing like that. But the idea is y'all should, like you said, focus on you, putting you together, getting you right. And then there should be a man that sees that. Now,
Hey, you was raised on the block too, so what does the block say too? If you gonna tell it right.
the block say where the hoes at.
I'm just asking.
Just saying.
Yeah.
But to be so, I think y'all doing y'all part. You know, sadly these fellas ain't biting, so maybe we can assist. TT, you look like you in heavy thought, man. What's up, man?
I'm about it.
You about that life now?
I would do it.
Let's get it, man. Come on, let's see what it do.
You ain't gotta commit to nothing. I know
Hey, we'll screen them. Like we ain't
I'll
gonna.
probably enjoy the food.
it's not gonna be random.
That's what I'm saying. Like, first of all, we ain't gonna put y'all in no creepy
No creeps and
situation.
It's gonna be some real selection.
It's gonna be a controlled atmosphere.
Absolutely.
And then if y'all enjoy yourself, have a good time with the
Background
individual, then y'all can exchange numbers. Matter of fact, yeah, we won't even do like no type of number exchanges till after the day.
Nothing.
So if you feeling them and you like, okay, that was cool.
No, y'all will know.
Yeah,
but
but
they won't know.
I got criteria, man. We got a couple dudes on the block right now.
Like social media.
It's some good men on Central right now. Central Louisiana. It's going there.
But nah, it's not really. It's not really just like a fucking thing for me. But no, I'm open to that because I've never really just, I don't know, tried to sit and just talk with people or
And we said that
to
you
get
was-
a date. I don't allow many people to take me on dates. But you know, even if it's not a relationship connection, you know, feelings wise, it could be a whole nother connection. So I love, you know, meeting people in different ways, and that's a different way. So
The best friendships, that part. See, the best friendships and even relationships I've ever had were out of the box.
Back page.
Man, don't talk about back page.
Oh, I
man.
thought you said.
Man, matter of fact, can we have a moment of silence for back page?
Yeah.
Back page, hallelujah. Hey! Oh, sorry.
Yo, that's really.
Look, man, the back page got a special place in my heart, man. Y'all understand? Gotta go through some tough times, all right? Yeah. Gotta get how you live. I'm a hustler. Don't judge me. But anyways, no. But so yeah, like you know, when you step out of the box, try something different, something you're not used to. You know, you never know. You know, I might hook you up with a little, you know, square bear. You know, might be a Jorge, might be a Bob. You never know. You know, might be a, you know, Hakeem. You know, whatever, and just see what they do. You know.
still a learning situation. That's what I'll appreciate out of it.
Girl. There's some good brothers down at the rescue mission. We're gonna find see what they do.
Yeah.
I'm playing, man. I would never do that to y'all. All right, y'all. It's about that time, man. We do gotta wrap it up. But before we go, man, ladies, do me a favor. Take a moment, speak in your good, loud voice, and let everybody know how they can find you on social media if you want to be found. We'll start with you now.
Okay. Well, I'll just make it simple. You can find me on Instagram at ohh.naya, NIAH. And you can find everything else there.
You can find me. Oh, sorry. B, what's that?
You can find me on Instagram at 4KBambi.
4K.
4KBambi.
Bambi. Okay.
4K Bambi. You can see it clear.
Them wobbly knees, y'all.
Oh my
mercy.
God.
You can find me on Instagram at Santana Rowdy.
Santana Rowdy.
The one and only.
TT.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Violet_TT222.
The Violet or Violet?
Yeah, she got an accent and all of a sudden and
Violet.
shit. Violet.
VIOL.
E.T. Okay. Looked on. Hold on, what about this OnlyFans
Not at it
though?
yet.
Are we still rocking
Y'all
that?
can find everything on there too.
Alright, so what we'll do is we'll post all these ladies and their info on our social media as well. Alright? So y'all get a sneak preview, alright? And if y'all serious and y'all willing, man, I'll play a little love connection, alright? Only if y'all willing. And at the end of the day, it's not about making a love connection. It's about having some fun.
Right.
That's like when we do the speed dating thing, man, that's the whole point. It's not, it's dope if you do meet somebody, but we do it more just to have a good time, laugh, ask some crazy ass questions, And the good thing is you meet some folks that are willing. And our only criteria for the men and the women is you gotta have a job. Because I'm not hooking up nobody that's broke.
Next time down here, let's talk about how they feel about baddies coming to New Mexico.
I would
Nah,
love to
see,
have that.
hold on. See,
No, I
now
don't
we
have to
can't-
find, it'd be good gay baddies, and they would all be girls from Albuquerque, and they'd all live in one house.
So now we can't end this right now. Oh, now what do you think about our New Mexico baddies? Have you heard about this?
I've been watching baddies.
I mean, I've
I've
so
been
good.
watching baddies and telling my friends that we should try to do something.
So let me be
Yeah.
clear, and this is a public service announcement to anybody. If you live in Albuquerque, you've heard that New Mexico baddies. Our baddies is coming to New Mexico. First of all, it's a fraud and it's a scam. Okay, it's not real. If y'all want to go, if you follow us, then go to my page. We literally did an interview and went live last night with the scam artist that was trying to put it together. There is no New Mexico baddies. Before that, a year ago, I think he was trying to do New Mexico Girls Club or some crap. It's all a scam, right? It's a way for him to meet chicks and basically get them naked, send pictures and some more crap, right? That's the facts, allegedly. I gotta say that so we don't get sued and shit. But the facts is wrong. I got over 40 pages of documents to prove it, okay?
No.
Again, go to our page. You can see the footage from our live last night, man, where it went down. All right, we put dude on blast. But the fact is, if somebody's approaching y'all talking about New Mexico baddies,
Wait,
it
who's
doesn't
the dude? I
exist.
just want
No
to
baddies.
I'll tell you off camera. I'll tell you because I'm not gonna mention them on. I'll say his
You
name
know
on
what?
that
That
flash.
is so disappointing.
Is it because if it's who's calling me,
I bet it
still
is.
asking me to do that same thing that I said no about? That's crazy.
I bet it is. And the flip side is we actually had him on the show last night. We actually put him on. He said his piece and we called him on it. The reality is this is his fourth or third TV show. None of them have ever hit the broadcast. They've never been on any type of TV, anything. And we had over 6 different women coming on there talking about how he used it to try to have sex and do some other things. And some that it actually did happen to. And it was like he raped, but that's another conversation. Y'all want to check that out?
Allegedly.
That was another show. Allegedly. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you sue me. I ain't got nothing. I'm just telling y'all. But on that note, I am LB Johnson.
Dog in the building, right?
This has been Shut Up and Talk TV. Shut up on the all new YouTube, right? That's what we on right now. Yeah, that worked. Hey, and shout out Stashbox once again, man. Make sure y'all go to our page for more information. If you want to get a subscription where you don't got to go to no dispensaries, nothing, everything can be brought to you weekly or monthly with all the goodies from edibles to pre-rolls to even some hoes. I'm playing. Stashbox ain't got no hoes, but hey, it could happen. Make sure you hit us up, facebook.com/shutupandtalkofficial. Or you can go to Instagram, Shut Up and Talk Radio and TV. On that note, we got to get up out of here, man. Until next time. Thank you, ladies, for coming through. Thank you for rocking with us. It was amazing. We'll take a shot and see what it do.